everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Regina here. How's everybody doing? Is it snowing where you're at? We're having a huge snowstorm right now. I think we've got about 4 inches, and I think we might be getting a lot more. We'll see tomorrow. But right now it's snowing, and yeah, it's definitely January in the Midwest. So last week, I had talked about the goals that I wanted to attain, how I was really a big fan of Nikki that gets fit and others. I have another friend, Helen. Hi, Helen. She's very accountable. She's very consistent. And I have a lot of admiration for people that can do that. I do well for like 3 or 4 days, and then I have a slip up, and then I have another slip up. I mean, recently I have. But this week, I had mentioned that all I wanted to do was stay consistent. Sorry about this hair here. And see what happened. And that's exactly what I did. And I tracked every single day, every single thing that I ate. I tried to cook most of my meals, and I did a good job of that. I'd say I cooked 80% of what I ate. My husband and I went out for dinner one night, and one night I got Chick-fil-A with my mom. But I had eaten so good throughout the day that it really didn't do much of anything. In general, I'm proud of how this week went. Just for the mere fact that I was consistent, and I was accountable. Also, I as far as like non-scale victories go, I had a pretty good week as far as that goes as well. Typically so Monday is the day that we went out for dinner, and I had a sandwich for breakfast on like this baguette, and for some reason it didn't fill me up. I think because the baguette was white flour, it was like a typical white flour baguette kind of thing, and it didn't have a lot of fiber in it. I wasn't full by that. And then we went for lunch, and by the time we got to lunch, or later in the afternoon, I guess brunch, I don't know, 4 o'clock, I don't know what you consider that to be, but I was pretty hungry. So I ordered the tacos at Chili's. I love the shrimp tacos, are my favorite. I haven't had them in a long time though, probably like 4 years. And when I got there, I had one, I was okay. It wasn't that great for me. I didn't enjoy the taste of it. And I thought, why am I going to eat these if I don't enjoy them? And I wasn't hungry at that point. And then my husband and I got this cake, and it was pretty filling, I'd have to say. So anyway, as the day went on, I got more hungry, and we came back, and my mom had made macaroni and cheese. And so I had some of that. I didn't feel like cooking it all that day. And I decided, you know what, I'm going to have some carrots and hummus, because let me try to make this day a little bit better. And I did that. I got out the hummus, got out the carrots, and I didn't, in the past, I probably would have got on my phone, went to DoorDash and ordered something like, oh, this day is over. This day has been a total waste. Let's just, throw in the towel. But I didn't do that. I had the carrots and hummus, and I still was hungry, and I thought, should I eat like some of these meatballs that I have here, which are pretty high fat? Should I order a pizza? I mean, I was still thinking about what I could do to like ruin the day. Then a light bulb went off in my head, and I said, you know what, you're doing so good. You're tracking, you're eating healthy. You've had vegetables, fruits, you're eating really balanced, very good. You're doing really good. So we have some rice cakes here, and I went ahead and I made myself a rice cake. I call it a rice cake sandwich. It has rice cakes, some yogurt, and then I put some fruit on top. And honestly, that was enough for me. By that time, I was full. I didn't overdo it. I can't think I went over maybe by 100 or 200 calories, not bad. And I went to bed. So that was like a shift for me. And the rest of the week has been really good as well. And I'm going to go over that with you more in detail here in a little bit. But I just wanted to say that was a really great non-scale victory for me. And I'm really happy with that. And I think it all just stemmed down to the fact that I was so proud of myself for tracking and getting this done. So yeah, it's been good. So let's get into this week. Let's get into my weight. Let's get into what I ate this week and what I could have done better, and maybe what I could improve upon. Okay, so let's get into that. Okay, so last week on Thursday, I started the accountability 30-day challenge, and I'm just going to kind of tell you what I ate. I did put on the shorts feature of this YouTube pictures of what I ate as well as on TikTok. So you can see them more in detail, but I'll just kind of go over it real quick. I started eating eggs again. I had a breakfast taco from the diabetic book, and I ate that quite a bit this week. So I had the breakfast tacos. They were 340 calories. I had a turkey sandwich that was 528 calories. For dinner that night, I had this Middle Eastern chicken that I made the recipe for, which was quite good and filling. And then the snacks I had, we bought some ice cream bars that were like 160 for that. I had some Dannon Light and Fit yogurt and some fruit and a couple of rice cakes. That day total was 1,765 calories. I'm allowed to eat 1,900. Unfortunately, I don't have the macros because when I add stuff to my Fitness Pal, I do it on their create a recipe and it breaks everything down. And there's a lot of recipes that I used and they weren't able to sync it. So I had to do like a quick add. I knew the calories, but I didn't, because it would show up like, here are the calories, here's the macros. But I wasn't smart enough to write everything down. And so I lost it. So I just basically remember the calories. But I'm sure that I ate probably around 70 to 80 grams of protein per day. I should really up that quite a bit. So I need to work on that. January 13th, I had the same breakfast tacos and it was Friday the 13th. I had another turkey sandwich because we had a lot of turkey here and I wanted to eat it up on Hawaiian bread. And for dinner, I had the shredded beef tacos from my America's Test Kitchen diabetic cookbook. And they were so amazing and they were low in sodium. And I was really happy to eat that. My snacks that day were 720. I think I had some hummus and carrots. Again, it's on my TikTok. So if you want to see what I ate, pictures, you can go look there on TikTok or on the shorts here on YouTube. Okay, so on day 3, I had Kashi cereal and I had some of the Premier Protein coffee. The total for that was 637 calories. I didn't eat lunch because I wasn't hungry. And then I had for dinner 650 calories from Chick-fil-A. That day I took Ozempic, so I wasn't super hungry. My calories were 1720 that day. Day 4 was breakfast tacos again. I love those. I had ordered half a Chipotle burrito and I only had chicken, brown rice, and beans on it. And it was 380 calories. I didn't eat the whole thing. I gave the rest I left it in the refrigerator. I think my husband ate the rest of it. I made those cookies, those health cookies called midnight cookies. I don't love them. They don't have a lot in them. They just are like cardamom, cinnamon, whatever, but they're pretty filling. They're just a little dry. And so I haven't been eating those a lot, but I tried to eat those. My calories that day were 1,813. On Monday, January 16th was the high calorie day. Started off good. I had a sandwich that was left in the refrigerator from Hy-Vee, a grocery store here that was left over. I got the shrimp tacos at Chili's when I went out for dinner. I had one. And then I also had half of the chocolate molten cake. And that was a pretty high calorie, cake, as you can imagine. I also did have some of the, like I said, the rice cake and the fruit, and it was a good day. It was 2,000. That was my high day, 2,223. So that was day 5. Day 6, which was yesterday. Again, I had the Kashi cereal. I just had that, 200 calories. My lunch was pretty small. I'm not sure what it was right now looking at it, but it says 265 calories. For dinner, I had a big steak. It was about 6 to 8 ounces. It was quite a bit because we had a lot left over from the steak tacos and nobody in my family wanted to eat it. So I ended up eating it. So that, and I had a small portion of fries for 100, I think it was 100 calories. I was pretty proud of myself because I remember going, it's like 110 calories. Yay for me. I had made a Greek salad. That was my meal prep for lunch, but I ended up splitting it with my family. So now I don't have any. So I'm going to have to make that again. But that'll be a good video because that's a really good salad. And I think I'm going to add some chickpeas to it to give it a little bit more, or chicken or something to give it more protein, and a protein shake. So again, that day was a little high as well. It was 2,214. So I had 2 days that were over my limit. Today is day 7, so I am not completely finished yet, but I started off with the Premier coffee. I had a yogurt parfait that I'll show you. It's basically the granola, 2/3 of a cup granola, the Light and Fit yogurt, and my fruit that I portioned off from my grocery haul. And that has peaches, cherries, and mangoes. And I love it because it's different. It's not strawberries or berries. It's something different. And I loved it. It was really good. I had leftover Greek salad from yesterday, so I ate that for my dinner. And then I made lentil soup that I plan on eating tomorrow for lunch. So that's it. So far, I've had 1,300 calories. I still have a lot left, so I'll probably I'm thinking about eating some scrambled eggs because I'm hungry and I want to eat something that's like fulfilling and not eat a bunch of snacks. I want to eat something that's going to really fill me up. So that's how my week went. I'm really happy with this week. If I were to say what my goals were for next week, I would try not to eat out. Try to go these next 3 weeks without eating out. On Monday is my appointment with my endocrinologist, and I'm praying that the scale here is the same as it is there, because my weigh in this week was 316, so I've lost. I started at 340. If I'm 316, that means I've lost 24 pounds, and I'm really happy with that. Again, I'd like to get to 300 by my birthday in March. I'm really going to strive for that. The Ozempic, I want to talk about that a little bit. I think I'm going to have to up my dose now, which I'm on the fence about that because I really want to try to do this myself. I don't want something to aid me in making me feel full so I don't overeat. I want to be able to do this myself by eating the right combination of foods, high fiber, high protein, drinking my water, etc. My water this week, I did drink more of it. I think I drank on average about 4 8-ounce glasses, which was pretty good, but it's not, my goal, which is to drink 8 of those or more. I know that helps. It's frustrating to be in the bathroom all the time. I'm already in there all the way it is, but as far as my general health, I am feeling better. I'm more energetic. I have had a few of these sinus headaches again, so I'm going to try to put some water in my humidifier and see if that helps. If it doesn't, I'm going to make an appointment with my doctor and see if I maybe need to see an allergist or something, because it does affect me a lot. It feels like my whole head, just for like 5 hours today, was so painful. It just now got better. But yeah, I think I'm doing really well. I didn't exercise at all. I'm going to be honest. I tried. I stood up. That was my thing, for a picture to get like a before and after, but it's so hard with me because I'm going to put it on here, but you're not going to be able to see much because the way I am, my knees are not good, and it's hard for me to stand straight and for you to get a good visual. Again, I lost today. I went from 317.6 or 8 or something. I'll have to look it up. And my weight today was 316.6. So I'm really happy about that. I hope next week I'm going to continue with this consistency, tracking everything, and really trying to get to maybe lose 2 pounds next week would be great. Try to get a little bit of exercise in the house. I wish we could be outside, but it's snowing like crazy here, and so I'm kind of housebound. So that's it for me. I hope you guys all had a great week. Let me know in the comments how you're doing. If you're new here, I would appreciate if you'd follow me along. I could use all the support. I'm really needing to get pumped up and excited. It's really hard to lose weight. I'm trying my best. I'm sure you all know that. It's changing your habits and your ways you think about food. So hopefully next week I will have some more ideas on what helped me, and I will get more water in and a little bit more exercise, etc. So thanks so much, everybody. Take care and have a great rest of your week. Bye for now. Also, before I end this video tonight, I'd like to give a special shout out to my very good friend, Monita. You have been amazing. You've supported me throughout everything, including mostly weight loss, but other things as well. Just general support, great friend. I am lucky to have you. I always wanted to say that to you. So thank you. And you're an inspiration to me as well. I've seen you really go at it, and you're determined, and you've lost so much weight, and I'm really proud of you. And I just want to let you know that I appreciate you. I care about you, and I love you. And thank you so much for being my friend and supporting me. And thank you to everybody else here on this community that also is there all the time. No judgment, just complete support. I really appreciate all you guys. You're amazing. And this is what is really keeping me going, this community, this YouTube. So thank you, thank you, thank you.